Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. And last time we had some fun trying to navigate this place. Today, more fun trying to navigate this place. So, if we want to head to the next treasure, we want to go up, and then we want to go right, then up again, which we just did, and then to the left here. We're bypassing that. No! Okay, after that annoying battle, we need to head up. Now, from here, we need to head up one more time. And eventually, hopefully, there we go. We reached the third oasis, which I actually need because I didn't just fight one battle there, I fought a few. And one of them was because I got stuck, and then I got past it, and I started recording again, and then I got lost, so I had to cut it. So, anyway, not a lot to this one here, this oasis. You don't come up here from any of the whirlpools and whatever that you fall into. It's just a healing point and a save point, and that's pretty much it. So from here, we want to head left, and then we want to head up. And, which is my mistake last time, we want to head up again. I wrote down my instructions wrong. Not very good for recording. From here, we want to head to the right, not run into any more battles. Now, here you'll want to remember this screen for later, and okay, we'll go up here first. Why not? This is the way out. Okay. I'm just going to meet you guys back up here after I do the other one because, you know, I've already shown you the way up here. I'll mention it one more time, but there are two more items to get first. One of them is very important. We need to know where to get them. We need to head to the right here. Avoid all these big guys. Or not. Not run into all these guys. Get up here. Thank you! God, I've been pulled by these stupid things to run into way too many enemies lately. Healing potion at this stage of the game. Yay? I don't know. Anyway, most important item in the entire area. Finally, the bandit shoes. There's only one of these in the game. It's kind of unfortunate. I wish there were more. I wish there were a lot more. Basically, if we had these early in the game and gave these to Kongal, Kongal would have been as fast as Dart, and we would have been able to give him somewhat decent accessories. Thing is, I probably would have given him another bandit's ring so that he would be fast enough to get lots of his additions done quickly and kind of get it out of the way in points in the game where Kongal's more useful, because late game he's not particularly useful. But for now, I'm going to give him the bandit shoes, gives him some more speed. He'll be able to keep up a little better with Hashel there. And so yeah, that's pretty much all the treasure in here. There's 10 treasures, 8 of them items, 2 of them equipment. And that's pretty much all we need to do. So one more time, I'll just give you guys the directions. From here, we want to head up, right, up, left, up twice, left, up twice again, right once, and then up. Yeah, so that's pretty much all we need to do. Heal up, and I'll meet you back at that one scene that looked different from all the other ones. Okay, we're back. And that's pretty much it for the desert there. I'm not even sure if it has a name. It's basically the Death Frontier Desert. Does it have a name? Yeah, just Death Frontier. That's helpful. The map is also Death Frontier. And we get new map music because change of disc. This one, I don't know how to classify, how to really explain this one. I like it. It's kind of calm like the last one, but it's also got a mysterious kind of vibe to it. Now, if I recall, the last new, well, not the last, but the next new special enemy exists around here somewhere. Is that what I think it is? That's not the one I was looking for. This one is the rainbow bird. Holy crap, is that rare around here? I actually don't want to kill him right now because I have the wrong party. But this guy in particular, I think he's got 6 HP, and you can't damage him with anything. These are the ones I could recommend using sachets on. The only way you're supposed to be able to kill these, and I'll show them off a little later when we get to the point where we're supposed to be able to run into them. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to inflict them with Confuse. I think that's the item is a Panic Bell. You inflict them with Confuse and they deal damage to themselves. So making this fight extremely difficult to beat. Yeah, it's really hard to deal damage to an enemy when you have to let them attack and by confusing them, and then you can't use the Magic Signet Stone and you can't use Speed Down, and pretty much all the tricks we've been using up until now, not very effective. This isn't the one I wanted to show off, but yeah, this one will probably run away relatively quickly, but I might as well get a few addition uses off on him. Anyway, yeah, I'll just, I'll miss, but I'll cut the rest of this battle, and I'll meet you, or not, never mind. Either way, I'll be meeting you in the battle with the enemy I actually wanted to meet up in a moment. And here we go, we finally run into him. I don't know why it took like 8 more battles. Game, that was not very nice. 8 more battles to show off an enemy that runs away. Okay, round 2. Bastard. No running away this time. I want to show off how to fight this guy. Okay, now this guy cannot be damaged by physical attacks or magical attacks. This is the Lucky Jar. I think he has 5 or 6 HP. The only way to damage him is with poison. So using Miranda's poison bow, I can't remember what it's called, is an option. The other option is using poison needles, which just inflicts poison, and that's pretty much it. Now, after you do this, you do want him to get his turn because that means he'll be able to deal damage to himself. There's pretty much nothing else we can do with it. The idea here is to kind of wait for him to use any attack, and hopefully he doesn't run away and take damage. And unfortunately he ran away. Oh well, I didn't get it. What you get for this fight is 1,000 experience, 300 gold, and a Moon Serenade, which actually is not too bad. It's a really great, that's better than the battles, the experience and gold you'll get from the battles at the end of the game. So yeah, it's quite good. However, not my favorite. We already ran into my favorite, but I had the wrong party. So yeah, there's one left and possibly 2 depending on how you look at it. Now I just ran around here on the world map, but yeah, you can see where I came from. Here we have the Spring Breath town of Ulera. I don't know why it took so long to run into that guy. The rainbow bird that I ran into the first time is not supposed to be very common in this area, but I ran into him 3 times. Still didn't have the party I wanted, but oh well. And I did change up my party a little bit. I do want to use Albert and Meru for the next little while because, one, I need to get Albert maxed out on his final edition, and Meru is quite a bit behind. Everyone's pretty close to the same level now, so that's one thing I wanted to get out of the way, get everyone pretty close to the same level so I don't have people trailing behind. Now is the time when Miranda and Kongo pretty much get left out. Kongo just needs to finish off a little more, which I can work on later, but yeah, so everyone's pretty much served the majority of their purpose, and now the people who are just not very good are going to get left to the side, meaning Miranda and Kongo. So, no one can proceed from here. Well, that's not very helpful. The spell of this choker. I don't know why choker is in red there, but oh well. Yeah, so the idea here is the spell was cast on her choker, or her necklace, or whatever you want to call it, and it stopped time for her. It's the only way to see the town. So basically, you're the only visitor this town ever gets. There's not much of anything here, is there? It just looks like a desert. Deserts are always endless. Come to think of it, those caves under the sand dunes don't make a lot of sense. The idea of sand dunes is it's just roaming sand that changes formation based on the winds. How you would be able to use, have a solid enough base to create caves under there, I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but oh well. Oh, Mirror seems to sense somebody. I don't see anything. Rose, work your magic, come on. Holds up the Joker. And what do we get? Hey! An oasis. Better than the ones we've been finding. Though those ones have been pretty cool too. You can fly over with this. Are you afraid? Hey! Dart using intelligence for once? Cool! Yeah, Rose, I wouldn't blame her for being frightened. And even with what's gone on, we're going to stand behind Rose. Huh. So yeah, we're not going to really fly over with this, but first we want to pick up this Sun Rhapsody. And we're not really flying, we're teleporting, but anyway. Hey, how's it going? Silver hair. The guard. They have silver hair, and we were told this is a city of Winglies. I'm assuming she's a Wingly. They all seem to have blue or silver hair, so... Oh, would you look at that? Rose has friends. Cool. Long time? Oh? I guess living for 11,000 years, you would, kind of lose track of how much time has passed. Yeah, she's got friends now. And not just you people. Oh. That name, or at least rather that last name, should look familiar to you. Yeah, there's some weird shit going on here. Tears of blood, huh? Cool imagery. We don't have a choice. You don't need to force us. We've already made up our minds. We're going. We gotta finish the game after all. Huh. So you've settled with the black monster. Well, how did you do that? Well, we won't find out for a little while. Anyway, yeah, so we can't do anything until we talk to Charlie Frama. So let's go exploring in this town here. What do you say? 11,000 years and some years. Shut up. Anyway, let's see if we can do some other stuff. Is this blocked off? No, it is not. Let's go over here first. What do we got here? This, talk to you. Relaxation. So yeah, this is basically an inn. It's kind of weird, actually. I don't think there's anything... Get out of my way. I don't think there's anything actually here, but yeah, it's basically like the inn/bar of this place, so... I think it also works as a, oh, what is it? A clinic as well, if you care, but again, I don't. Who are you? Miata. It's a different name. Oh, apparently Charlie tends to like these very large Venus flytraps that look like they want to eat me. Preparing herself. The things we didn't tell you. How would she know about them? Yeah. The moon signet, which we've heard about. Tell me what you know. Really, Rose, you're going to threaten these people? And considering, Charlie Frama, probably, related to Melbu Frama, I'm assuming these people have been able to bypass the laws of time as well, considering they created something like that for Rose. I'm assuming, just walking in here, that all of these people are over 11,000 years old as well. Created to be the last barrier in case the Moonchild reached the moon that never sets. Would you look at that? It's like they're omnipotent or something. Scary. Trying to destroy the Signet Sphere. We kind of got that idea already. Yeah, why would you make tools to destroy it? I guess you always have to have a, you know, a backup plan. You can't deal in absolutes. That's for the Sith to deal with. Between the siblings. There you go. That even more recommends that, yeah, this place, it has people in it that have been alive for quite some time. If Charlie is a sibling to Melbu. Okay. What are you going to tell me something? Oh? Who else? They throw themselves for. Yeah, it takes two to tango, as the expression goes. You can't have war just because one wants to oppress another. There's usually something else. Not always, but usually. Tell me. More information. Gotta love it. He was the leader of the Winglies during the Dragon campaign. We've already kind of assumed this much. At least I think we have. I'm not sure. Maybe it's that I've played the game so many times. He was also the younger brother of Charlie, the person that we're going to go see. The ruler of the world. Only Winglies have the right to live. Well, that's dictatorship, isn't it? Accumulated. Dragon campaign began. And we've already seen this. In fact, yeah, so when we were there at Cadessa, you know, the Forbidden Land, I was pretty sure that it was the area that that all of that Dragon campaign video happened in, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I didn't really talk about it too much. But yeah, so that was the place we had already seen before at that point. The other one who led the Winglies was Faust, who we've met. He was feared by other Winglies, also known as a wizard or a magician. Magician in quotation marks because that's how we refer to him in game as. Even create his own apparition, his double. Had most of the capabilities, however, so he created something. What did he create? Professing an intention towards disloyalty. I guess you can understand, you know, if your general decides to be more powerful than you and just start boasting all over the place. In response to this, Melbu Frama created a Vanishing Stone. And this will make the apparition disappear. You don't know if it's true or not. Well, this is an RPG, so you said it, therefore it is true. Pretty much. Commander of the supermobile Flort Flanvel, which of course we've been to already. The bottom of a glacier. Used to be floating in the sky. The 5 main cities. Huh. Okay. The insanity of Faust ended with the collapse of Flanvel. Well, not quite so much. Shot down by a weapon invented by humans, the spear shooter. Okay. Come back anytime. Well, we don't need to go into that anymore. But that's pretty much all the time I have for this episode of Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. There's nothing back there. Meh. Next time, we'll continue to explore Ulera and find ourselves some Stardust. There's 3 more Stardust in this town, which I believe will bring us to 49. 1 more will remain. Anyway, that's all for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.